Powwow, the biggest Aboriginal festival in Canada. And Cirque du Soleil, a world-class act that reenacts the immigration history of Canada. I have entered Canada's hidden historical tales. Now I'm off to the headwaters of the St. Lawrence River, where the calm waters suddenly turn fierce. At the riverside, I find a rich natural environment that was reborn as art and people who live with a passion found nowhere else. This is Montreal, Canada, where man and nature become one. A land where immigrants from diverse countries have cultivated lives upon a vast terrain. This river cannot be left out when talking about Canada. St. Lawrence, a gateway into the Canadian terrain. Today on my journey along the waterway, I'm bound for Montreal, a city on the St. Lawrence River. Montreal, which was once the capital of Canada. It is the second largest city with a population of 1.8 million, and to this day is the leader in Canadian trade and commerce. Behind such development is the St. Lawrence River, the link between Canada and various European countries.
Good afternoon. You fish it? What's that? It looks shark.
He just caught this fish from the river, an indigenous freshwater fish that inhabits the St. Lawrence.
Yeah, heavy. 철갑상.
Just as I'm marveling at his luck, he lets it go back into the river.
Why did you feel free?
Because it's too small.
It's too small.
Yes.
Is there many fishes?
Yes. Yes. It's a really nice place.
Ah, nice one. Yum, yum. It looks delicious.
As a matter of fact, you can easily find fishermen along the St. Lawrence River.
Yes.
He must have caught something.
Crazy fish. You bite, you go home.
The elderly man blames the innocent fish.
Crazy fishy.
This is a fishing point that he frequents.
Crazy fish. Yeah, you fed the fish. Yeah, 3 times now. St. Lawrence, very big river. Atlantic is way down there, but the lake is just over here. The Superior Lake, Lake Ontario, the other province. They have a big lake. They come here to fish. Yeah. Ouch! Whoa!
On top of everything, the hook catches on his finger.
You are fishing. I'm fish. You're fish.
With the short encounter with the fisherman, I realized the St. Lawrence River does not survive only on its own.
이 커다란 도시의 한복판으로 이게 어마어마하게 큰 화물선이 지나가잖아요. 이 세인트루이스 강이 서민들에게는 뭐 낚시하면서 쉬는 공간이기도 하고 또 경제의 또 동맥이기도 하고 그런 것 같아요.
There is another element of fun on this river.
Hello.
And that's surfing.
Yeah, I can't imagine how can surf on the river.
You can't imagine? Yeah, we'll have a look. Cool. We'll need to imagine anymore.
You'll see though, there's going to be some rippers today. You guys will get a good demo for sure.
It must be a popular spot because a crowd is already gathered. Where will they be able to surf when the water is so calm? Just then, one of the young men jumps into the river. Fierce waves, like in an ocean, actually appear in the middle of the river. There are such intense rapids because this is where the St. Lawrence and Ottawa River meet, which is the largest tributary to the St. Lawrence.
쫙 강바람, 강물에 따라 내려갔다가 강물에 거슬러서 서핑을 할 수 있으면 얼마나 좋을까요? 이걸 따라서 쭉 내려만 가도 시원하겠다는 생각이 듭니다.
As a matter of fact, the residents say they don't need to go to the beach in the summer because they have the river.
How many years experience by surfing?
Me, 6 years.
6 years.
Surfing on a river instead of at the beach. I would have learned if I had known about this. However, I feel refreshed just from watching. Another series of waves. They get as high as 4 meters, which is because the current is not only strong, but also because the river is shallow and narrow. So these are perfect conditions for surfing.
Maybe 150 to 200, 250 with the suburb. We have some surfers from other cities also. They come here.
However, riding the rapids is no easy task. It requires precise timing on the waves in order to stand on the board. You need a good sense of balance, and you also need to pick the right wave.
여울에서 더 밀려 내려가지 않고 여울에 내려가는데 여울에서 저렇게 파도가 친단 말이에요. 거기에 내려가는 힘과 내려가는 물줄기와 위로 미는 여울 사이에서 버티는 거잖아. 넘어지지 않고. 저 장면만 딱 찍어두면 바다에서 서핑 한다고 알 거 아니에요.
These rapids make the best vacation spot in Montreal. However, when the land route had not yet developed, and the river was the only way for people and civilization to connect, many lives were taken by these unforeseeable rapids. This is a jet boat pier, which is located in the heart of such waters. I, too, will be enjoying the thrill of the rapids. But with a full-body raincoat and knee-high rubber boots. The preparation is not simple. On top of that, you have to leave anything out that isn't waterproof, and you have to wear a life vest.
Breathe? Okay, good.
Another raincoat on top of that. There is a reason for such thorough preparation.
여기다가 딱 우주 헬멧만 딱 쓰면 우주인이.
We do the jet boating there because they are the only rapids on the St. Lawrence River between here and the Great Lakes.
We are now going to take the jet boat to the point with the strongest rapids.
5 million Korean will see you.
Really? Wow. That's so great. 5 million Koreans to see us. Wow, that's gonna be cool.
There is a sense of camaraderie between everyone on the boat, as we will be penetrating the rapids together. The river is still as calm as any other river. But soon the boat will be passing through the section where the rapids continue for 5 kilometers. The water shows unnerving signs from the get-go, even though we have yet to reach our destination. As if to calm our nerves, a boatman appears. A moment later, we arrive at our destination. Before I know it, the tranquil waters have turned vicious. The boat sways like crazy. In the blink of an eye, we're hit by a water bomb. Inside the boat is a water disaster. I thought it would be a simple, thrilling ride where we could enjoy the river breeze. I got an immense amount of water in my nose and mouth, and I'm in a daze. After a series of rocking,
Hi, 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 hi.
the boatman appears again.
How y'all doing? You guys all good? Yeah, we're just waiting for the fog to go. Fog's gone.
It was just the beginning. The full-fledged rapids start here. Today, this intense current is a means of water sports and adventurous excitement. But what would it have been like when the river was the sole transportation route? People used to carry supplies and products of civilization on sailboats. To those people, these rapids would have been a dangerous obstacle. Fortunately, with the canal and technological developments, it has become a major attraction of Montreal.
Comment? Vous aimez ça?
Ben oui.
C'était comment?
À la première vague, vraiment fort, c'était vraiment stressé, tu savais plus si on allait avoir d'eau.
Ouais, c'était pas que tout à fait. C'était plus intense qu'on pensait.
야, 이게 옛날에는 저기를 통해서 처음에 교육을 한 거 아니에요. 유럽 사람들 저기 들어왔고. 어떻게 처음에 이렇게 좋은 배도 없을 때 어떻게 저걸 밀고 들어왔을 생각을 했을지 정말 놀랍습니다.
About 300 years ago, a group of settlers overcame such harsh means and landed in Montreal. French immigrants to the New World built New France in this old section of the city. They left behind beautiful French-style architecture. Then, I discover something interesting about the streets. He is watering the flower baskets that hang from the street lamps.
So this is a pump works with a battery. I'm just watering the plants.
This must be one of the ways the descendants maintain and care for the precious space that their forefathers left behind.
년 전에 세워진 몬트리올의 도시의 많은 부분이 아직도 남아있죠. 건물을 고칠 때에도 길거리 쪽의 면은 그대로 유지를 해야 된다고 합니다. 뒤쪽만 고칠 수 있고요. 그래서 어디를 보든지 과거를 보는 듯한 기분을 가질 수 있죠.
Montreal's history originates on this street. Canadians eat, listen to music, and live the present day on this street, which seems to stand still in time.
Oui, des pots de grandes, longues marguerites blanches. Check ça.
Wanting to experience this, I visit to a traditional restaurant in the old section.
Poutine, it's made with French fries, cheese, and a special sauce.
Special sauce?
Yeah.
Poutine is a dish that the French invented with fried potatoes from Europe, topped with mozzarella, and a meat-based sauce. It is a traditional dish not only of Montreal, but of Quebec.
감자와 고기와 치즈 그리고 알 수 없는 비밀스러운 소스가 어우러져 있는 것 같습니다.
Poutine is such a popular dish that Canadians will frequently eat it for lunch. The blend of cheese, which melts from the heat of the French fries, combined with the sauce, is amazing. It closely resembles Canada, where various ethnicities live in harmony. Mount Royal is located in the heart of Montreal. This park sits at the foot of the hill, which stands 233 meters above sea level. There is something interesting beneath the handrail. Wild raccoons, which are known to be nocturnal, appear in the thickets. They normally dig holes and sleep in them during the day. So it's surprising to find them in a city park at this time. One of them is even cozying up to someone. It's eating the fruit she's offering, as if it were a pet dog. Neither the people nor raccoons seem to be wary of one another. Nevertheless, it runs off in surprise when people try to touch it. Raccoons can be found in various areas of the park. As if they have a set schedule, They appear at the same time each day and greet the people.
On les compte pas, il y en a trop. Des fois, là, j'emmène des restants de table, comme j'en lance. Ça grimpe après moi, c'est le fun.
The reason why people and wild animals can coexist is because people value animals. And they value nature too. They preserve nature the way it is. This park, located on the eastern side of Montreal, is a place where Canadians can gather to enjoy nature. A DJ booth has been set up at one side of the park. People are dancing to the music. For the past 10 years, the park has turned into an outdoor party every weekend. Anyone can enjoy the music and dance in the midst of nature.
And the creators of the event thought that it'd be a great idea to open up such a beautiful site right on the river in Montreal and bring the DJs outside, bring the people outside, and actually have a picnic during the day, enjoy the sun and enjoy the music at the same time. So it's just to take it completely reverse of the nightlife scene.
I would have been too shy by myself, but I'm feeling brave. This man is my age. I put aside any thoughts of age or decency and have fun. It was a short but fun meeting. Electronic music fills the park. The people of Montreal have brought music from nightclubs out into the open. This is to let people enjoy themselves in the broad daylight instead of in dark spaces.
Because like the ambience, everyone is feeling free, there's trees, there's like the wind, the sun, it's perfect.
While Montreal's winter is long and cold, summer only lasts for 2 months. So the summer is a time of festivities when people can fully enjoy the sunlight. Being with nature provides an absolutely happy time.
이 아름다운 자연 속에 매주 이 많은 젊은이들이 자기 애들 데리고 와서 놀 수 있는 거 참 좋은 것 같아요.
Montreal is a vibrant garden, full of greenery everywhere you go. And the citizens work to preserve this natural environment. Here you can find works of art that have been created with this thought in mind. Montreal Botanical Garden is one of the 3 major botanical gardens in the world.
Rivière au Québec, oui.
Au Québec, ok.
Elle est polluée, donc et là on travaille pour dépolluer cette rivière, pour la rendre propre. Bientôt les oiseaux vont voler, les poissons vont réapparaître dans la rivière, donc c'est ça.
They are currently in the middle of the international competition for mosaic cultures. Artists from over 30 countries have created works with various flowers and plants. They are living works of art in themselves.
On est au Jardin botanique de Montréal parce que le Jardin botanique a inauguré le Centre de la biodiversité l'année passée. Et c'était un mariage. On veut illustrer la beauté, la fragilité de la vie sur la planète et l'importance de préserver la biodiversité sur la planète. Donc, c'était un mariage tout naturel. Jardin botanique, Mosaïculture internationale de Montréal.
I am reminded of the simple truth that the land we live on is not our own, but a place that we must share with all living things on Earth, which is why we have to treat it with care. Montreal's summer is heated with various events and festivals that take place around the city. Downtown Montreal is filled with jazz music. That's because the Montreal International Jazz Festival is going on right now.
C'est un énorme événement international. D'ailleurs, ici, on rencontre des gens du monde entier. Donc c'est intéressant et c'est à l'image de la ville de Montréal qui est très multiculturelle.
This jazz festival started in 1980 and has continued for over 30 years. It takes place not only indoors but also in various places outdoors, where it is also famously known as the Jazz Festival with Nature. Hundreds of outdoor shows are held during a 10-day period. Most are free of charge, so anyone can participate or enjoy them. Just as I finished watching an outdoor performance, a street concert emerged. The young musicians come from all over the world to participate in the festival. They are improvising, having just met on the street. The performers' energy and passion really heat up the city.
Moi, c'est la première fois, mais le groupe, ça fait 3 ans qu'il participe. Ah, c'est très plaisant.
This young man from Montreal spontaneously burst into an impromptu song.
Thank you.
I can sense his youthful passion.
어디서 본 듯한 공연이 아니라 처음 보는 공연이었어요. 젊은 사람들이 자기 창의력을 발휘해서 흉내내지 않고 자기만의 공연을 하는 모습이 정말 좋았습니다. 아, 이런 게 정말 창의성이고 예술이 아닌가 싶어요. 뭐 예술의 도시에 온 그 보람이 있습니다.
I have spent a day full of music in the heart of Montreal, a city of art where one can find freedom and romance. But the festival isn't over yet.
exclusivement aménagé pour sortir du site durant.
Late into the night.
Merci de suivre les consignes.
Where have all these people come from? Of the 500 big and small concert venues, the largest outdoor theater is now packed.
Are you ready?
The singer comes on stage, and the show finally begins. It lasts for 3 hours and mesmerizes the audience with various music, such as soul, punk, blues, hip-hop, in addition to jazz. Watching the audience enjoy the music is also a great sight. A gray-haired elderly woman dances merrily to music of a younger generation. Music has a great power of encompassing all generations and genres.
C'était un très très beau show. C'était beau à voir et à entendre.
Super. Vraiment beaucoup. C'est pour ça qu'on est là aussi. Parce que justement c'est de la très bonne musique et donc du coup on a sélectionné de voir que c'était là parce que c'est comme ça.
Tonight will remain in my memory as a very special night.
몬트리올 재즈 페스티벌이 되게 역사가 깊고 그런 건데 그렇다고 해서 굳이 우리가 생각하는 옛날 재즈에만 얽매이지 않고 요즘 시민들이 좋아하는 걸 그들 다 수용하는 것 같아요. 그러니까 되게 열려 있는 거죠. 사람들이 다 열려 있는 것 같고 이 주최 측도 열려 있는 것 같고 또 이게 행사 진행하는 사람들도 다 열려 있고 열려 있는 도시 같습니다.
Thousands of people harmonize in Montreal's summer evening festivities. The summer of this city will remain for me as an unforgettable memory.